And lastly, we have Dino95HD with $100 saying Potterthon 10 is here. Super proud to be a part of the community raising money for a great cause. Let's keep the host busy reading lots of donations. And we have a target for HP6 PC Potion Rush bonus run by Nikki, a poll for the Hufflepuff House for the Legacy run by Skillet, and he managed to get the character name reward for the Map Chamber run in Legacy. Up next, we have Henriikssen with HP5 PC All Portraits with commentary by Nixo. Well, without further ado, good luck and take it away.
Thank you for the intro. If you don't mind, I'll hop right into the game, Nixo, because we don't have a lot of time to waste. I'll choose slot 2. Let's go. You'll notice that it's a weird language that you've never seen before, and that is because I am currently playing in Portuguese.
Yeah, which is definitely fast, huh?
Yeah, very, very fast. Alright, so for the timing people, the timer people, I don't know who's controlling the timer.
One moment.
Okay,
We
almost there.
still have some issues there.
Oh, okay. I'll wait.
We'll get this run, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, we might as well introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Henriikssen. I'm the resident bow tie user. And join with me is a more experienced player who will actually commentate the run quite well, which is Nixo.
Well, that's quite a compliment. I'm not sure if that's actually true about HP5. I don't know much about this game apart from casual experience, but I love being here, so thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for accepting the invitation to commentate. I'm sure it will be an interesting one. It's quite a short run, all portraits, not as short as chess. I think that's the only one.
It's interesting. I feel like it hasn't always been that short. I know for all mini games it wasn't, and I think it's the same for this run, because when it was made, I think you had to actually finish the game after getting all portraits or something like that. So
actually no, the run used to be shorter because it would only count from when you first got to Hogwarts.
Yeah, that was
not
a
the
state as well,
tutorial. Yeah.
There's been a few rule changes in this category.
Which is surprising because not a lot of people have run it, unfortunately.
Alright, guys.
Are we ready? Okay.
You can count down now.
Yes. Okay, so the run starts in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Simply forgot there was that menu, so I lost 2 seconds. That's fine. So, all portraits, as the name entails, the category is about people running very fast and unlocking all the portraits. That's about it.
And to be honest, one of the best parts of this game, because they're actually quite creative with their little like mini quests, which we won't too much understand because in Portuguese, but I think we can explain more about when we get to them.
Yeah, I don't have another version of the game outside of this one, and I didn't want to install English or any other languages.
Hey, don't get me wrong, I like the Portuguese stuff. I've actually played.
Não estou a fazer nada.
Did I request that one?
Oh não.
I forgot about that. Yeah, Portuguese dub's quite
Expecto Patronum!
pure action. You'll find with line direction, with timing
Expecto Patronum!
but it's a different dub that people aren't used to seeing, so that's the reason why I decided to show it off. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Is it actually the movie voice actors, do you know?
It's the movie voice actors for HP4 because we never dubbed HP5. Because we only dub stuff for children and HP5 onwards is a little bit too dark. So we didn't bother.
Depois dele ter feito as malas. Até logo, Harry.
Yeah, I guess.
Sim, obrigado,
Yeah,
Tom.
but most of those are the voice actors for the HP4 movie and stuff. Alright, I have to Oh, this is so
Perfeito.
much
Não
faster
tenho feito
skipping
nada.
dialogue.
Tu é que tens divertido na sete da ordem.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean,
Não é assim tão divertido.
first round of the
Tenho
game.
feito muitas limpezas também.
A Mrs. Weasley
Skipping
leva a
dialogue
limpeza
very
muito a
fast.
sério.
Vou-vos
So we
ajudar.
want to
Tenho
set
que
the
empurrar tudo
game
o que
to
está nesta
still
sala
use
contra a
mouse
parede,
inputs,
para a mãe poder limpar o chão.
even though
Não
we
há
mostly
problema,
cast
Harry.
stuff using
Já
the
não
arrow
estás em
keys
casa dos
because it's
Dursleys.
slightly faster.
Aqui podes usar
Uh,
magia.
but
Recomendo
by
que
having
uses
this
Axio
double
e de
input,
pulso.
which is the
Dá um
mouse
jeito,
and
mas
the
ainda não aprendi
keyboard,
esses
you
feitiços.
can actually
Basta
press
fazeres como eu.
3 different buttons to skip
Primeiro vamos
dialogue,
treinar
which makes
Axio.
it so much
Vou
faster.
usar aquela cadeira para te mostrar.
And
Primeiro,
that was something I
tens
only
de
found
apontar
out
para a
very
cadeira.
recently,
Depois
so
mexes a varinha.
I can't wait to
assim.
save time
Depois
to
dizes
PV
Axio.
because of that. My PV is a 49.35,
Axio.
so I'm looking to see if I can beat that.
É isso. Agora
I feel
mostra-me
like
outra
you might
vez.
have a chance of a Potterthon.
Isso vai acelerar as coisas.
Would be nice.
Basta apontar,
Skip.
mover a varinha
Yeah.
assim e dizer
I hope so.
De
I hope
pulso.
I get an actual good time.
de pulso.
De
Showcase the
Muito
fun
bem, Harry. Agora
element.
experimenta o seguinte.
De pulso.
I feel like it's very underrated.
Bom, temos que
Oh,
passar
okay.
tudo
I thought you meant this
para
was the
ali.
fun part. You
Isso
just learn
mesmo.
spells.
Oh no, this is not the fun part. The fun part's running around like a headless chicken in Hogwarts.
Yeah, I agree. It's actually a really elaborate route. I think V8 made this one. I might be wrong though. And it works out really well, which is super satisfying. But we'll get it. Yeah.
No, why?
Classic Ginny.
Obrigada. Isto
I
talvez
couldn't
faça a mãe
hold this
parar de se
serious.
queixar durante alguns
tried to
minutos.
skip.
Yeah, that
Viste o Ron?
very weird
Ou a
captain
Hermione?
skip that I
A
think
mãe
is
deu coisas para fazer a
random-ish.
todos.
Like I don't
Eles
think
estão em
anyone
qualquer
gets it
lado.
consistently, but
procurá-los.
if you
Até
spam
logo,
talk
Ginny.
serious, this entire blob
foi
of
o teu verão?
cutscenes sometimes
Aposto que o
skips.
teu verão foi melhor que o meu.
I
Preso
tried
nos
to get it.
Dursleys.
I don't think I've ever
Agora
gotten
fez-nos
it,
jurar que não
so
escrevíamos.
that's
Ele achou que era
consistency.
melhor. Ficou
fine.
mesmo zangado
Now
quando
Ginny
soube dos
messing up
Dementors.
that room.
Se eu não tivesse ficado preso nos
That doesn't
Dursleys, se
usually
calhar isso não
happen,
tinha
so-
acontecido.
A Molly também te recrutou para as tarefas
Yeah, it's like
domésticas,
it's a
Hermione.
really
Estou a reparar
weird
isto.
skip. A lot of stuff in
Então nós
HP5 is a bit
ajudamos-te.
weird when it comes to a speedrunning perspective.
Reparo é
and
ideal para
sometimes
isto.
works and sometimes just
Vê
doesn't.
o que eu faço.
Like the one
Aponta para a
cutscene
coisa que
skip
estiver
in
partida.
Defense Against the Dark
Depois
Arts
mexes a
that
Yeah.
you've
varinha
only seen
assim
once.
e dizes reparo,
It's like a minute or more, I think. So, yep,
No one can replicate.
reparo.
very fun strat.
Yep, I like the game.
To be fair, it's a fun speedrun, like every now and then.
Excelente.
Every now and then is the best definition that I've ever heard.
I think that's an
Harry?
important part to the fun. Because I don't know, this game can really be
sério, isto
but,
porque-
thankfully,
O que
you only have to
aconteceu
play
àqueles
parts of
Dementors?
it with the portraits
Pensava
today.
que estava seguro perto dos
Yep.
Muggles.
Yep.
Foi
We,
sorte
only,
o
we get
ter
to play some
ensinado
of the
o
fun
Expecto
parts,
Patronum.
which is a
Pois,
random side
eu sou assim,
questing.
cheio de sorte. É uma sorte ser expulso de Hogwarts
I mean,
por
this
impedir
game
um
is
Dementor de
one
me dar um
big
beijo.
random side
Vais ver que
quest. so-
depressa voltas a Hogwarts.
Não
That's
se
true,
demorar
that's
este
true,
tempo todo a fazer
actually.
as malas.
Então nós ajudamos-te.
Just
Wingardium Leviosa.
I guess
feitiço
this
do
game
levantar.
is a good Harry Potter
Observa com
experience,
atenção.
not necessarily
Aponta
a
a
good Harry
varinha para a
Potter game,
roupa
even though I
e
love
depois
it a bit.
move-a assim.
Wow, that's a great definition actually.
Because
Wingardium
it's
Leviosa.
mostly just running around
Agora que estão
and
no ar, podemos
seeing Easter
mover as
eggs and
roupas.
references
Assim,
and meeting
para
characters
largares
and
as
stuff.
roupas no baú,
But in terms of
basta quebrares o
actual
feitiço.
gameplay, you could do better.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Yeah, it's very immersive. You feel like you're
Bom
going to school
lançamento.
at Harry,
Ah, that's the...
including homework and
Boa, Harry.
Yep. Harry, come on. Harry didn't want to cast that.
Bom lançamento.
Run. Stop aiming at the one Ron's levitating, Harold.
Yeah, the one-time run is actually useful, and Harry wants to take it away from him.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not okay.
Obrigado. Não faço ideia de como essas coisas se espalham.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium
Útil para mover
Leviosa.
as coisas. E para manter as
Love
pigas
the
do Ron
Portuguese
a uma
accent
boa
as well.
distância.
But yeah, this was the basic
Hermione
tutorial.
andou
We
sobre o
just go
assunto.
around and
Diz
cast
que não
some
te podem
spells,
expulsar.
just to learn
Sim.
the
Mas o
mouse
que andavam os
movements
Dementors a
and
fazer
analog
aqui?
Essa
movements.
é uma
We,
excelente pergunta.
this, and
Tenho
the
de
arrow
ir a uma
keys.
reunião.
Yeah, there's also a very nice soft
Será que
lock
esta
here.
reunião é
Yep.
Thankfully
importante?
avoided it.
Vamos
That's
procurar
that's
os
why I
outros.
took a little longer to skip the cutscene.
Yeah, if you skip it too fast, basically
noite.
Hermione and
Toda a
Sirius
gente estava à
collide
tua
in the middle
espera,
of the
vem por
door
aqui.
frame, and they just like don't let each other pass,
Dumbledore.
and it actually leads to the cutscene never being
Estás a pensar o
resolved,
mesmo
so
que eu?
Yep.
you just get stuck.
Which is brilliant. Now we're on to
It
pre-rendered.
worked. Yeah.
Yep.
Podemos usar o
I
manto
like how the
de
pre-rendered
invisibilidade, mas vai
cutscenes
ser
are always
difícil manter
16
uma
by 9. I
proteção
forgot about
eficaz.
that.
Sabes a importância que o Voldemort lhe dá? Temos de
They also
descobrir
in like
Consegues ouvir?
360
Voldemort
p or
procura
something.
uma arma
It's great.
qualquer. Talvez seja algo que
Something
mata
like
muita
that.
gente.
It's not
reunião
wonderful,
acabou.
no.
Depressa para a cama antes que a mãe nos apanhe.
Espero que esteja do nosso lado.
But you know, it ain't that bad. You only get creepy Harold here. That's fine. But we're after this long ass cutscene. This cutscene takes like almost 2 minutes. We actually get
Vá,
to
Harry. Sala de audiências 10.
Hogwarts
Zangamote
and,
completo. E para um caso simples de magia feita por menores.
we don't start routing yet.
Todos os que estiverem a favor da condenação.
Like for a little while, it'll just be normal any percent. Then we'll actually start getting some.
Também queremos dar as boas-vindas ao novo professor de defesa contra as artes das trevas,
Yeah, the game
A
doesn't really
professora
let you
Dolores
go somewhere else.
Umbridge.
Like you have to follow a pretty straight path. in the very
Obrigada,
beginning.
diretor.
Even though you're in
O
the
ministro
overworld
da
of Hogwarts,
magia.
in the open world part, but you're still kind of forced into one direction.
Yeah, they want to tease you, I guess. One of the doors are
Embora o
locked.
progresso apenas pelo
There's
progresso
Snape
deva
in
ser
front of the way to
desencorajado.
the viaduct.
Ela é amiga do
Front
Fudge.
doors blocking
Estava
the
na
way to the
audiência.
house or
E
something.
o velho.
Muito esclarecedor.
Devemos
Um
preservar
monte de
o
tolice.
que quer preservar.
Mas esse monte tem coisas
E remover as
importantes.
práticas que
At
devem
least show the player
ser
the common room.
proibidas.
Yeah.
Obrigado, professora Umbridge. E a todos
it's
os
alright.
outros
Better
recém-chegados.
than HP6, which
Bem-vindos
locks
a
most
Hogwarts.
of the castle to like halfway through. Though HP6 is a lot more linear, so I guess it doesn't really.
Yeah. I'm reading a lot of chat where it says the game's a bit loud. I don't know if you have any means to change that without crashing. But,
I can try to be quick. I'll try.
yeah.
Hang on. If I'm speedy, this might work.
I hope I'm not killing your tournament PB here with this, but
Well, that's fine. There we go. Hope it's a little bit less loud.
that's cool.
So we need to enroll this map, select Hermione, come over here, cast at that, and then run inside. Harry, there's an open door. Okay, thank you. If I get a PB after all tabbing, that would be wonderful.
I put like 10-15 seconds, I think you can, I believe.
I hope it's better for people
As
in
pessoas
chat.
só começaram a gostar dos tornados
Yeah.
quando eles ganharam a liga. Vamos
Also,
passar.
you did a strat there,
Não
which
queremos
we
fazer
don't want to
reuniões
let
práticas.
unnoticed, because you did cast at the Lux, which means Harry gets his first experience in the cutscene with Cho. I forgot what that does, but it's fast for some reason.
Bom,
I believe it locks the stairs in place for a little while, because we got this cutscene like multitasking weird stuff.
com a nossa sorte encontramos outra câmara dos segredos.
And it also makes it so the kid that we have to ask the passwords to later on is in a specific spot. That's good.
Queres dizer que há
Yeah,
outra
he
câmara?
doesn't walk like too far away, he's just really close to the portrait.
Yep, that's what we want. And here's weird Portuguese Myrtle.
What's her name in Portuguese? Is it Myrtle?
No, that's like the only game, the only name we've translated. It's Murta. There we go, that's written out there.
Oh yeah, close enough.
That's like the only one we translated though. I don't know why that one specifically.
It's probably because of the moaning Myrtle part, like alliteration kind of thing. Oh wait, no, it's still an M. That doesn't
Yeah,
really
it's still
change.
an M. It makes no sense. I don't know. Harold, come on. Okay. I don't know. It's like the only name we've translated in European Portuguese. Brazilian Portuguese has a lot of translated names like. Okay, speak to him. See, he's here, which is a perfect spot to speak to get the password. And now I need to use my magic to flip this around and examine it, and talk to people, and skip stuff, and off we go. To the good conversations we just had.
It's very immersive. Can't read the timetable if you don't know magic though. Don't know what classes you have. You need to pulse it.
Yeah, first is us screwed. Oh, stairs, come on. Well.
That's
So-
fun. That's why HP5 speedrunning can be a little bit infuriating. The stairs
Come on.
are full RNG, so
There we go.
there's like slight movement to manipulate them, sort of, which doesn't always work, but you can try to signal them that they should come back or move, but it's dumb.
Yep. Didn't really work that well over there, but oh well. Happens. I got very bad staircase RNG on my PV, so I'm not too fussed about it.
Yeah, that's what matters. The PV at Potterthon. Yeah, you're on your way to the Fencing's Dark Arts, where Neville gets bullied by first year.
Harry decided he wanted to go back.
Para de apontar essa varinha para mim.
I don't remember how to point the wand in keyboard, so I'll just use the mouse for now.
I think it's control.
Okay, thank you.
But I also
It's a rumor, is it? Rumor has it. If you press control, Harry, you'll attack your classmates. Alright,
that is
cinematic.
beautifully accurate.
Cinematic tower. But yeah, but we're mostly just going for any percent at the moment, so there's not a lot of stuff to. That's weird if you've seen HP5. Any percent.
Yeah, it's a lot of running around, really. Not really many strats at the moment.
Yep.
And watch cutscenes, of course.
Yeah. The perfect game experience, of course.
Níveis básicos de
Like watching
feitiçaria.
a movie. but
Exato.
better.
It's just like watching the movie.
Fs.
Yeah.
Estudem muito e serão recompensados.
I forgot the
Se
voice
não
actors for them, which was
fizerem,
this
as
annoying in Portuguese.
consequências poderão ser graves.
Perfect. That's what she's supposed to be, after all.
Aqui não
Actually,
diz
yeah.
nada sobre usar feitiços de defesa.
I can't really complain about the voice casting.
Não consigo
But
pensar
they
numa
weren't
razão para
given the
usarem
best
feitiços de
direction.
defesa.
Eu sei lá. Talvez porque o Lord
So
Voldemort
now people are
voltou.
upset that we can't
Não é
do
mentira.
magic.
Eu vi-o. Eu lutei com ele.
Alright, Harry.
Castigo, Sr. Potter.
So we
no gabinete.
are
Agora, toda a gente
going
lê o
to
primeiro capítulo.
be
Dados básicos para
going to Fred and
principiantes.
George to learn some spells, which are definitely qualified people.
Nem acredito que ela não
teach.
nos deixa praticar feitiços num ano de NBFs.
Estás aborrecida por isso. E
That's
não para o
about it.
professor dizer a toda a gente que eu sou mentiroso.
And then after we learn
Well,
spells,
Eles já fizeram defesa
In the
contra as artes
meantime,
das
we
trevas
have a new donation from
Eles só sabem as
Carbon,
coisas vistosas, não
valuing
sabem mesmo a sério.
$5. No message sadly, but we have more incentives for Flowmate cosplay for HP1 PC any percent, and poll for Slytherin during the legacy run by Skillet.
ooh,
Thank you so much for all your donation. Remember, there are various ways to donate. You can type !donate in chat or use the extension under the stream.
lots of Slytherins in our chat and donations and stuff, which is very interesting to see.
Vamos procurar o Fred e o George.
I'm going, Ron. Ron's just complaining about where we're going.
He wants to sleep, I think.
Boy, Harry, I'm exhausted.
Lá estão eles.
Or beans, I guess.
Or beans. Yeah, now we get to talk to. Are you serious? Okay.
Olá, perfeitos.
That was like perfect blocking point.
É Umbridge. Ela não nos quer ensinar nada
Oh, well.
prático em defesa contra as artes das trevas.
Nós ouvimos dizer.
Yeah,
Então,
it's time
querem
to
a nossa
learn
ajuda?
some of the most
O que
basic
achas,
attack
George?
spells.
Achas que
In
com
his
estas
first
pobres
50,
criaturas
of
é melhor
course.
começar
One
a
of them's
todos a
translated
pegar nas
differently. Ooh.
Oh,
Agora,
That's
o melhor
exciting.
Let's
adversário
see if it's
é um adversário
Expelliarmus.
secreto. Queres demonstrar, George? Com o maior prazer, Fred.
Is it going to be this one or the next one?
Expelliarmus!
Nah, this one's the same.
Feito, Jorge. Quase que pedi
the sub.
para nas
Hi.
aulas. Agora fazes tu, Harry. Expelliarmus! É assim mesmo.
Go on, huh?
Agora sim vou ensinar àqueles dois.
Run. Oh, this one didn't count. I did it too early. That's fine.
Yeah. Basically, the way they work is that they have to walk back to their default spot, sort of, and only then the Expelliarmus count.
Yeah, he was still moving before.
Yeah.
So now we have Stupidificar, which is a brilliant name. It translates to stupefy, so I guess it works.
Yeah, it sounds similar enough.
Now we get a random Slytherin who wants to duel us.
Convenient bully showing up, so we can practice our spells.
Yeah, we don't mind too much because we can do this. Stop running.
Yeah, dueling is pretty straightforward. I mean, you knock them down, you Expelliarmus them. It's not the greatest mechanic in this game.
Did I do it in time?
Boa noite, Sr. Potter.
Almost.
Sabe porque está aqui?
Sim, por dizer a verdade.
Okay, so
Eu é que
now
decido o que é verdade.
the real fun begins because we're going to start these games in a little bit.
O que tens na mão? Pensava que a Umbridge tinha mandado escrever.
Well, in the meantime, we have
Vamos
yet
falar com a
another
Hermione.
donation
Ela deve
from
saber qualquer
Forgetful
coisa para decorar
Simmer
a mão.
with $10 saying Team Puffs always, much love, contributing to the Flowmate cosplay and also voting for Hufflepuff during Skillet's Legacy run. Thank you very much, Forgetful.
Se formos à grande escadaria do segundo andar, há uma passagem perto de dos retratos.
Yep, and we are now off in Hogwarts in the meantime. Learning how to unlock portraits, finally, which is the main objective after all.
Yep. So now, this is where... Come on, staircases. Come on. Really?
They've been brutal.
Swap? Swap over? Is Ron standing on them? No, he's not.
Vamos à biblioteca.
When in doubt, it's always Ron though.
I am going to the biblioteca, don't worry. Yeah. So, we're first going to start by... Really?
By more bad staircase RNG.
This is worse than YPP! We're going to start by going into the third floor for a little bit. Because there's a portrait that we want to start the quest of right away. Which is this fellow over here.
Perdão, guarda uma passagem
Who
secreta.
connects the third floor to the second floor close to Monumental's bathroom. And he says, oh yeah, I do have a secret passage, but I haven't heard the password in like 50 years. So, that's your clue. You can probably guess where we're going afterwards, eventually. We're going to speak to.
Clearly.
Yeah, Dumbledore. And then we will want to get the second floor portrait already. Yes, I know.
Olá,
Hermione.
guarda uma passagem secreta, não guarda?
Ora, uma mente curiosa.
Because the second floor portrait is one of the most useful ones in this run. I'm gonna use it a couple
Quer
times.
dizer, como num teste.
Nem mais. Se desejar ajudar a minha demanda pelo conhecimento.
And we're also going to get the first floor portrait, which is probably the most useful portrait in the game overall. Which connects the first, connects the first floor to the Transfiguration Courtyard, which is very far away.
Há aqui uma passagem
So we want to
secreta.
start both of them, and they both want us to talk to someone in their house, one in Ravenclaw, one in Hufflepuff, to get some answers for questions.
Hufflepuff, certo.
And we have another donation from Brainstone, $25 saying, very excited about this marathon, good luck to all runners, Schlüsser for life, gotta throw in a German HP culture insider. Voting for Flow, made cosplay, choosing Slytherin for Skillet's Legacy run, and also redeeming a character name for the Legacy kill Ranrock later.
Awesome. We're getting a lot of Slytherin.
Yeah, it's weird.
who knew they existed all along. I thought they were a myth. I thought everyone was Team Puffs.
Mantenho a minha fé em Ravenclaw. Eu diria que os seus esforços valem
Well,
o caminho está aberto.
well, we have Be Kind with $1 saying I'm people poor but still want to contribute a bit. Sadly, no incentive contribution, but thank you very much, Be Kind. We appreciate that.
Yep. Thank you very much. Again, all donations are appreciated. You don't have to donate because everyone has different means. But if you do, it's for the cause.
Absolutely. Every euro, dollar is greatly appreciated and helps.
And now we're in pursuit of knowledge.
Literally, yeah. I like that.
Because knowledge is running away from us. Harry, target the thing I want you to target.
Yeah, it's a pretty annoying quest. We have to keep on repositioning the table. I just want to put a small teaser because we have 5 PSP in this marathon, and if you think it's bad on PC, it's so much worse on PSP.
Yeah, you'll be grateful that you played this on consoles.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, PSP actually has some very cool stuff, and you'll be able to compare a little. Harry, climb out of it. And before we get the book in, what is going on with the table? I guess that works. We want to start this quest. We do have Caramba. If you've played a lot of Spanish, like HP5 or something, you'll recognize it.
Pois, posso usar o atalho por trás do
some
substrato.
similarities.
Oh, não, apenas para funcionários. Atenção, eu podia abrir uma exceção. Se me disseres qual é o cabeçalho do profeta diário de hoje, eu deixo passar. Está bem?
So we have to find one now to get his password.
That's indeed what he wants. Climb the damn table. Harold moves like a lorry. He's not the most agile in this version. He oftentimes does some things we don't want him to. Right,
Yeah,
so if
for Quidditch player, it's not very athletic.
yeah, exactly. You think it'd be better than that? Okay, so the footsteps wanted us to go through the portrait, but we actually do not want to do that at all. We want to do something that's a lot faster, because it already gets us a new portrait done. Cheers. To get a portrait through the wall. We reparo 2 suits of armor, and we get a new portrait.
Obrigado. Ele é deles, tenho a certeza.
Yeah, I think he's like there's another portrait in front of the portrait that's speaking, so he feels watched, and we basically block the other one.
Yeah, that's essentially what happens. Actually, I want to go over here because it's slightly faster. And now we're going to go to Myrtle's bathroom to take a look at the book we just found, because it's a book about practicing spells, and we don't want Umbridge to find out that we're reading it.
Yeah, or the bad first year spells. Gotta be careful learning those.
Terrifying incendio.
I mean, to be fair, you can set stuff on fire, so it's sort of dangerous spell, but I should have really not forgotten that since HP1.
There we go. We casted a couple more torches, and we've summoned Myrtle.
Yep. Last story cutscene of the run, sort of. I mean, there's one afterwards, but after that, it's only portrait routing.
Yeah.
Olá, Murta.
It's fun.
That didn't sound like it's fun, but I agree.
I'm not doing a very good job at selling this. This is actually a really cool run. It gets you very much used to a lot of tech that you have in HP5.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think
O Voldemort
it's
está cada
very
vez
good
mais perto e o Fudge
to
está a
get
ajudá-lo.
into the game
O que
before you
podemos
do
nós
an
fazer?
enemy or something.
Yeah, it's a fun shorter run, at least.
That's why I ran it. If it was too long, I wouldn't. No, that's a lie. I did HP6 90%.
Nós temos que nos poder
Worst of the
defender.
worst.
E se a Umbridge se recusa
Dreadful.
a ensinar-nos, então precisamos de
This
alguém que
game's
o
much
faça.
better.
Eu quereria ser
But
ensinado
yeah,
por mim.
we've done a little bit of
Enfrentar
weird
estas coisas na
routing,
vida
starting a couple of
não é como na
quests for
escola.
portraits already,
Quando estás a segundo de
and
ser
we're going
assassinado
to see a lot
ou a ver
more
amigo morrer
very
à tua
fun
frente.
routes. We actually have to recruit one
Por isso que
person
precisamos da tua ajuda.
for the DA
Porque se queremos ter alguma hipótese de vencer o
to get one of the
Voldemort,
portraits, because otherwise it doesn't count for the completion of the got all portraits timer
Inscreveram-se todos.
thingy.
temos de encontrar
Which is
o
a bit
Neville.
dumb.
Vamos procurar o Neville.
Everyone whipped up their wands, that's weird.
O Neville disse que estaria na estufa de herbologia. Vamos procurá-lo.
So now the arrows are showing a path that is slightly longer than what we want. Because if you come over to, well, if you don't bump into random students, going through the portrait we unlocked on the 5th floor, and you're going to say, we didn't unlock any portraits on the 5th floor. No, but we unlocked them earlier by repairing the suits of armor. If you talk to him, it's slightly faster to get the level.
Lá está o Neville.
Incêndio. Oh não.
It's a nice little
Professor
shortcut.
Sprout vai matar-me.
After casting him through the wall.
Olá, Neville.
It didn't really want to speak to me.
I completely forgot this stuff exists, by the way. There's a bit more story before we get the portrait.
Mm-hmm.
Lá dentro há mais.
Yeah, there's a little bit more. It's the last couple of bits. Hello?
This part is just, some people might have some very bad memories if they played it on the Wii. It's like borderline impossible to go in this town.
Oh yeah. Running plants in the Wii is terrifying. And I was struggling a little bit because I think one of them was stuck behind a door, so they didn't want to cast. Are you? Okay, thank you. I love this game. All right. Oh, Harry, don't go over the edge. It's not worth it. Buddy.
No.
It's not worth it.
Vamos, Harry.
I know Neville can be a little bit of a pain, but it's not worth it. So this is the last cutscene of the game, or that like last pre-rendered cutscene that we'll see.
Yes. Now it's finally true.
Yeah. So, you might be looking at your timers and saying, "Oh, it's been like half an hour." I actually don't know because I have OBS in front of the timer. You might think it's like half an hour gone. How do you get everything in less than 20 minutes?
Agora só temos de
And it's
dizer
because
aos
most
outros onde fica a
portraits are
sala.
actually very quick
Depois
to
podemos
get
começar a
if you
praticar.
follow a good route, which we will. Most of them are quite easy quests to get the portraits. It's just go over to some place, fetch an item, or talk to a person, and then come back.
Eu pus uma lista dos membros do ED no quadro de
Except for that guy
Vamos ver quem
that
nos falta
connects to the
encontrar.
boathouse.
Podemos encontrá-los
Screw that
todos no
guy.
mapa do salteador. Basta procurares alguém do ED e podemos começar por aí.
Well, we have yet another donation. Keep in mind it's only been 30 minutes since this run has started. We have Portal Guy 1000, also known as Portal, by all of us with $25 saying Henrik is one sexy beast. Nixo is one sexy voice. Chungus is one sexy Chungus. Hashtag spread love for HP5. Hashtag HP4 is an underrated masterpiece. Hashtag Renee Bay forever. Renaming the character for the Legacy First Day run. What's also important to remember is that we are approaching the milestone for Potterthon 4, which was $331 altogether for charity. And again, it's only been 30 minutes since the run started. And we also have the HP6 PC Potion Rush bonus run by Nikki, which you can contribute to if you would like. that's all for now.
Perdão, posso usar o seu atalho, por favor?
Alright, and immediately we start another quest. The quest for this guy is just basically find the other me. Most people probably meet him on the way to the hospital wing from the 4th floor, because this one's quite well hidden. But we started here because it's faster.
And this one is so much cooler as well on PSP because he actually scrolls from side to side, so it's like 3 different artworks. And on PC it's always just the same guy, and it's kind of weird finding the other version of him. It's just him again, basically. So
yeah, that's true. You can tell that a lot of corners had to be cut for stairs.
yeah, probably in the development.
Yeah, exactly. Not for stairs, but for the development.
No. No, this might have taken them a while as well, this grand staircase.
We haven't gotten one. Not one so far. Okay. So we want to start this quest of the guy who asks us to talk to a lot of different portraits.
Yeah, I completely forgot the order, I have to admit.
Oh, I know the order. It's the order of the
Well, you
Phoenix.
should.
Yeah. No, but I actually do know the order. So this person wants you to talk to a different portrait in the grand staircase, which is quite simple to do, to basically fetch us some food.
Então tem alguma senha que eu preciso de saber para quando cá passar outra
Which
vez?
is quite an easy one to get.
Yeah, it's basically talking to the first floor portrait, who's also part of the long quest that you triggered before, so I don't know, this guy seems popular.
The guy knows everything. He can fetch
Yeah.
food for her. He's the one who tells us the password. He's the last guy you have to talk to for the 4th floor password.
Vamos ver o que é que se arranja.
Forgot his name, sadly. I'm sure I'm sure he's a cool guy. Of sorts.
Yeah, I've forgotten as well, but he's nice. He's a nice person.
Yeah.
Good guy, bearded man with dog.
And he has a dog, which is nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you hear him when you open the portrait. He's like
No,
barking.
I was talking to the stairs. Sorry, but yeah, I like that the dog barks every time you speak to him.
Yeah,
It's like,
and
"Oh,
for
people."
some reason, in the Hungarian version, for some reason they translated it, and it's a different dog bark, which is funny to me. But in most versions, it's the same.
That's funny. Yeah, our just copied the files.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to dub a dog, but
So first we do the pulso, should have been flipendo, and then we accio the lectern to get the owls to fly down and deliver a newspaper. Oh, I wonder which portraits told us to get a newspaper.
yeah.
And also,
Yeah, we totally didn't talk
we're gonna
about
be
it.
interrupted by
What's that about actually with Myrtle? I don't even have any idea why she's there.
Talk to the...
Morte trágica de funcionário do Ministério
I
da
got
Magia.
some points and I
Broderick
leveled
Bott
up
faleceu na
accidentally.
sequência de ataque por uma planta armadilha
Ah.
do diabo deixada ao lado da sua cama em São Mundo.
Oh yeah, you get the discovery points from the lectern thing.
Angelina
In
was
every
just
level.
shouting. Simply leave her be. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, every level Myrtle comes down.
So this is the only quest we're going to finish. It's Hannah Abbott, and she wants to find a way to get to our secret hiding place without being detected. We have to find a portrait shortcut, basically. But first, we're gonna talk
Há
to
uma
this
passagem secreta
lovely
atrás do seu
lady.
retrato?
E que lhe interessa isso, rapaz?
In my
Basically,
opinion, the hardest one
Por
in the
isso
game.
não pode passar.
yeah, it's the hardest one to figure
É
out,
claro,
definitely.
a não ser que
Because
saiba a
it's
senha.
Não, não
very
sei.
Bem pareceu.
awkward.
Mesmo assim, pode tentar perguntar a alguns alunos de Slytherin. Certeza
And we'll
que dizem
see
a senha.
how we do it. How the
Yeah.
portrait's obtained. But it's quite weird, like that one for me playing casually was the one that took me the longest to figure
Olá,
out.
Hannah. O que
Oh,
estás a
same
fazer?
here.
Eu tenho que pensar.
I asked half the castle that I thought might be Slytherin, if they know it, but
Bem,
nope.
nós podemos ajudar-te numa disciplina. Hoje temos a nossa primeira reunião de defesa contra as artes das trevas.
Yeah, exactly. I did the same.
Mas Umbridge proibiu os clubes. Ela vende-nos aí para lá.
It's interesting. There's like very different difficulties for the portraits. Like this one is you have to get it for Hannah. It's just part of the main quest, basically. And others are actually really hard to figure out.
Nós...
Yeah.
Contamos depois. Anda, Harry.
Okay.
Bem, agora temos de
So
encontrar
now
uma
we'll
passagem
get.
secreta para o sétimo
We'll
andar.
need to
O Harry
find
não
a
vem.
passage to the 7th floor.
Vamos procurar.
Ron says there might be one in the grand staircase, and we find one, which is this person.
Canalha indecente.
What a surprise!
Canalha
I know how that worked out.
And before we talk to Hannah about it, we're actually going to use the portrait to get to probably the... Oh, really stairs. One of the quests that people have most likely done first, because it's immediately right here. That's Ginny. So we want to talk to Ginny to start her quest, because that unlocks the ability for us to use the invisibility cloak.
Acha que são frascos de poção do amor.
O que é que o Fred e o George fazem com as poções
So
do
what do
amor?
we need that one
Não são
for?
poções do amor, seu troll. São
Maybe
venenos
there's a
para as
portrait
pastilhas
that
Isibaldi.
requires it.
Temos de
Maybe.
recuperar as
We'll
garrafas,
see.
ou o
Okay.
Fred e o George
That
serão
seems
expulsos.
interesting.
Estão no armazém da Umbridge.
But this is
Harry, podes usar o teu
a
manto
quest
de
that we
invisibilidade
start,
para recuperar?
but
Sim,
never
claro.
finish.
Vou buscar lá ao dormitório dos
Whoops.
rapazes.
Ei, tu lá
Poor
embaixo.
Ginny never gets the whatever she wants. Some potion, I think.
Yeah, because Fred and George have potions confiscated by Umbridge, and she wants to save
Oh,
their
yeah.
nuts.
Imagine doing that.
Yep.
We're here to open
Adoro esta
portraits, not to
coisa.
help people.
Agora, lembra-te que temos de ficar calados. Nada de conversinhas, Ron.
Eu? Tu é que não aguentas mais de 20 segundos sem
Also,
dar um
the
sermão a
cloak
alguém.
control's horrible.
Não devíamos tentar lançar
I'm
feitiços
gonna
enquanto estamos aqui
take that
debaixo.
hat
Não
of
há espaço
Henrik,
suficiente.
because it really
Pode
it's
ver?
awful. It's like one big blob that you have to somehow get through the castle.
That's not great.
No. And if you run into any student, they also walk slower because they have a voice now.
Okay, good stairs. What a francamente to you two. Stairs on move, stairs on move. Thank you. No! Bastards! They wanted to, you see that? They wanted to troll me.
did. You were too fast for them.
SMH.
Speed running.
But yeah, we get the invisibility cloak because we're going all the way back down here. Fortunately, it's just going down the staircase. And we want to... Oh,
Vamos chegar tarde.
I forgot I had to skip this one. We now overhear some Slytherins
Claro, significa que não está ninguém a ouvir quando entramos.
talking to the portrait, and that's how we learn the password. Ooh.
Vistas, mas não ouvidas.
It's a very creative one. I really like this one, design-wise.
Slytherins dominam? Agora já não. Eu sei a senha preciosa deles.
So now, what we do is we're going to save the game. We need to manually save, because otherwise it doesn't save. And we reload the game. So we can continue the run. We'll spawn back at the room of requirement. And that's actually very useful, because if you remember, there's the guy in that portrait in the 7th floor that's like, oh, find the other me. And that's the first portrait you have to talk to in the quest to unlock the guy that goes to the boathouse.
Yep.
So because we're already here, it saves us time from going all the way up, removing the invisibility cloak, and doing all of this. This way we just spawn up here, and it's slightly faster.
It's one of those 5-head strats people found to save some movement, some walking.
Talk to
Also
them.
used in any percent, of course, and in 100%. Basically, any category has this.
Yeah. Putting on the invisibility cloak and taking it back off takes a long time. So now we go back down. You can actually finish, talk to Hannah again to finish her quest, because otherwise it doesn't mark that portrait as unlocked for some reason. Now we go back to this one and we unlock the portrait.
Slytherins dominam.
O quê?
Ah, afinal não dominam assim tanto, pois não?
Harry's like, ha, get burned.
Slytherins dominam. Não
Yeah.
Se eu não fosse obrigada a abrir, deixava-te cá
Now we
fora,
go
Potter.
through the portrait and we get put in the dungeons. Because we want to, first of all, we want to avoid Snape. Okay, thank you. But second of all, we want to go up to the viaduct and start a new quest to get another portrait, which we will immediately get.
Yeah, I think by now we've seen them all, I think. We haven't finished them all, but at least we've seen them all.
I believe so, yeah.
Nenhuma só pessoa passou por aqui.
It's 12 total,
Nenhuma só pessoa conhece a senha.
12 total, I believe.
It is 12, yeah. Because it counts the Fat Ladies one, which is the first one we get.
Sim, pois, devo dizer que
Oh, I actually never knew that. That's interesting. Which I guess, I mean, I suppose it is a portrait password, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it teaches you that portraits with the gold arch are all passages, probably. Which is a cool way to do it. Now we need to point our wand at them, so they go away.
One of the quickest portraits, once again. This one really doesn't have much you have to do.
It's really quick.
Volo futuros unos.
Volo quê?
Quero ficar sozinho.
Now we go to Moaning Metal's bathroom, which is just up here and down the hallway that we're going to go through. Because if you remember, we still have to find someone who was at Hogwarts 50 years ago. And wouldn't you know it, we know someone who was at Hogwarts, well, 53 years ago. Why
That's
are
very
we going through like this? Okay, thank you, Myrtle. Now we want to go to the library. I'm checking out my route, which is not my route. I copied it from from V8.
Yeah, Harry really is lucky that Myrtle knows the password. It's kind of his only chance.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else would have been able to 50 years ago.
That's very lucky, yeah. So we go through here to get to the library because we have to talk to two portraits here who are very close together for the guy to the boathouse. One of them is this one. The other one is quite well hidden. It's this shepherdess down here, which is quite awkward.
The only portrait you can talk to that's not a shortcut in the entire game.
Yep, and I was almost going the wrong way. Now we go back to the library because avoid Flitwick. Because we have to finish this one. We finally got the Daily Prophet. No, I don't care to talk to. I don't care to talk to Zacharias Smith. We got the headline for the Daily Prophet, so it tells us that the password. It says the password is As más notícias viajam depressa, so bad news travel fast. And then what Harry tells him when he goes through the portrait is no news is good news. So Harry just, Harry just blatantly makes up a password on the spot because he forgot, and somehow the portrait accepts it.
Yeah, that is interesting. I don't know what happened there in the translation.
Se nos queres ver, então basta entrares. E lembra-te da senha. Duas cabeças pensam melhor do que
Someone
uma.
must have just
Três cabeças.
maybe didn't realize it's part of
fico
the
sempre
portrait
de
voice
fora?
line or something.
Yeah, I don't know. So we got that one, and we're going back to the grand staircase. Because we are going to be wrapping up the last few portraits. The run is nearly at an end.
So what is your PB in this again?
49.35.
That might actually still be beatable. We'll see.
Well, not if Harold gets stuck there.
That's true. That would be an exciting start to Potterthon, so I'm fingers crossed on my end.
Yep.
Essa, sabe uma coisa? Acho que é mesmo. Sim, como
But this guy really likes to talk, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, that voice line's quite long, even in Portuguese. Look at this.
But he says sim twice, so I approve.
Sim. Alright, now we have 2 portraits to finish. Only 2. And both of them are on the ground staircase, but one of them requires that we go through to the first floor in order to get. So we want to talk to the guy in the viaduct, who apparently supposedly knows about the passwords. And he connects to the first floor, so we just talk to him through here.
And of course he doesn't know.
He doesn't know, and it tells us go talk to the guy in the first floor of the ground staircase.
The guy who knows everything
who
anyways.
apparently knows everything.
Yep.
So, what do we do? We talk to him. And now we finish off the last 2, so the run is nearly at an end. Stairs, are you serious?
You have about a minute left. I don't know how long they talk, unfortunately.
No. We won.
Já falei com ele. Diz que vai organizar alguma comida.
Yes!
It is?
It's gonna be a PV. So, this is the second to last one. And after we talk to the last portrait, when the pop-up shows up that says challenge cup unlocked or whatever it says in Portuguese, that's when the run ends.
Yeah.
So the run ends in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Run's over.
Jeez. Well played.
That's
even with fixing the audio, so that's impressive.
Yeah, the game didn't crash, fortunately. And if I step away, just to confirm, Metal comes in to say that there's something new in the room of rewards. Yeah, there we go. That's it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now, but yeah.
Well, GG's, Henriikssen, thank you so much for taking part in Potterthon, which is at its 10th edition. Remember, guys, you can donate using the exclamation mark donate in chat or the extension under the stream. So far we have raised 245 plus $0.69 dollars, which is an impressive amount. We are live for about an hour now, and we are going further with we have a race actually for Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince all crest category between Nikki, Jamie, Flo, and Katashi. Stay tuned for it. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes, something like that, after a quick intermission.